welcome to Cooking with Jamie and a Pinch of Jesus. Come with me this way. I'm excited to be here today. I hope you guys are too. Oh my goodness, what a day. We're going to make some sausage wonton appetizers in the air fryer, okay? I'm real excited about this. I have my ingredients out, but let's start with our little pinch of Jesus while I'm opening up the cream cheese, okay? Make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature, all right? You've read the story of Mary and Martha, you know, and there's so many people that if you hear preachers preach and people talk about, they say, you know, are you a Martha or are you a Mary, you know, and you should be more like Mary because she sits at Jesus' feet. But I'm going to tell you, you should really dig in because I've been doing a study on that. And Martha is amazing. You know, she welcomed Jesus in her home. She welcomed him in. And then it said preparations had to be made because not only did Jesus come, but the 12 with him came with him. So she had to host to at least 13 people, you know? And so it said things had to be prepared. And so with that saying, you know, she was doing what she had to do. Now, did Jesus get onto her? Yes, he got onto her, but not because she was doing those things, because she had the wrong heart about it. She had that heart of, you know, why is Mary sitting at your feet? Da, da, da. It was her attitude that he was correcting, not what she was doing. She was doing right. But it was the attitude that Jesus corrected. And so, you know what? We have to have good attitudes. But she has the spirit of a hospitality. That's what it was all about. She had to prepare dinner for men. You know, and back in those days, that was not an easy task. You know, plus they all stayed the night there. So she had to prepare places for them to sleep and all that. You know, and so for that woman to me is amazing. And the more I get into it, the more I get excited about it, you know, because sometimes we look at people and think, oh, I don't want to be like Martha, but no, really think about it. You know, do you welcome people in your home? Do you feed them? Do you let them stay the night? You do your stuff. Are you hospitable? You know, anyway, I just really something that really hit with me. Okay. Here we go. Cream cheese, room temperature. Open this baby up. Maybe. Here we go. Oh, goodness. Did it get warm out today? It sure did. Cream cheese at room temperature. I'm getting my butter knife here to get this cream cheese out a little bit better. And get that stuck in your bowl. There we go. There we go. I'm on all the 8-ounce cream cheese. Sometimes it's so soft it just sticks to the, I'm trying to get every bit of it here. Okay. Got it. I got it. Wipe my hand off. Get your cream cheese in your bowl and go ahead and give that a good mix with your mixer. Go ahead and just give that a good mix with your mixer. Okay. And to that, let me put these ingredients over here out of the way for a minute. To that, you're going to get some Greek yogurt. Now, I'm eyeballing my Greek yogurt. I wouldn't put too much in because you got your cream cheese. This just helps with a little bit of the... I just eyeball just a little bit. You just need a couple dollops. A couple dollops in there. Okay. Put that right there. You put that aside. And then you're going to take your mix and mix that in with the cream cheese. There we go. Okay. The rest of this is going to be done with my spoon here. All right. So you got this. You got this mix. We're going to add, I may not use, I did 1 pound of ground turkey. May not need the whole thing. So let's just add half of it for now. Half of it and see what that gives us. And go ahead and mix that in there with half of that. That looks really good, actually, because I think if you put too much in to this, you're going to add about a handful of shredded cheese. This is an eyeball recipe. It's so easy, but it's an eyeball recipe. And you know what? Just a little touch more. Okay, and then to that, you're going to add bacon bits. Just a little bit of the real bacon bits. Now, you got to use the real. I would say about a tablespoon of bacon bits. And you're going to mix that up. Super easy, super simple. Done. That's it. You're going to take your spoon. And all this is going to get set aside so you guys can see what's going on here. This is an air fryer pan to go in my air fryer. I told you we're making these in the air fryer. We are going to add a seasoning to these. So let's go ahead and season. You say, what is this seasoning? What is it? Well, it's a secret. It's my husband's. But you use whatever seasoning you want to it. Okay? Yumminess. Oh, goodness. Okay. Got the seasoning in there. Now, you're going to take a wonton. I got my pan. I always forget something. You know, I always do. I need a cutting board. You're going to take your wontons. I'm going to get a few of them out here. And I have water to go around them to make sure they close up right. And you're just going to set out, I'm just going to set out about 4 wontons to show you how this is done. I'm really excited about it, and I'll take pictures when it's all done. But you're going to take about a spoonful. I wouldn't say no more than that. No more than a teaspoon, a little over a teaspoonful is all you need in each one. And hopefully you get a little bit of the goodness in each one. I'm going to add a little bit of cheese on top. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then you're going to take your water and go around all the edges of your wonton. Because you're going to fold these suckers up. So they stick together. They're going to be little pocket. Oh, goodness. I got a little bit too much in that one. But it's okay. We got it. I got it. And it's going to go on your air fryer, on your pan for your air fryer. And you're going to do this to each one. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do after. Yep. Fold that over. Close those up. Close that up. Yes. Close that up. Close that up. I'm going to take a little bit out of this next one. Okay. Wonton that. All right. Do the same with all these. And I'm going to make a whole pan of these. Perfect. Okay. Now, oh, whoops, wrong water. Here we go. All right, I got it. Now, to this. All right. Now, what you do on the top of these, I'm coming around here to kind of show you. You're just going to take a little bit of oil. Let me go back over here so you can see. And you're just going to rub some oil on the top. It just kind of gives them lets them get dark, just a little. And then just a little bit of salt. I just poured in my hand. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on each one. Just a little bit of salt. And it's going to go in the air fryer up on 400 just until these get nice and golden brown. It takes about 3 minutes, guys, 3 to 4 minutes. That's it. So anyway, I hope you got something out of it today. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. Y'all have a blessed day.